If this reading landed on your For You page, now you can have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart. This is going to be a reading for the Pisces today. Pisces, this person has gotten all the signs that it is you, and they're completely avoiding it. Now, all roles can be reversed, so this could be you, Pisces, but there is someone that is kind of running from how they feel about you. All right, so we're going to dive deeper into this today. Again, you can have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart. So just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. If you would like a personal tarot reading, a private one-on-one session with me, Akashic Records, or to check out that Patreon in the box below to self-initiate and activate your sacred wealth and soul legacy, check out that box below. It does have everything that you will need. And thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and go click on that notification bell so you can know when the next reading does come out. Now, we do have those sirens that are going on. All right. Now, this person is hiding this from you. It feels like they're hiding this from themselves. For Pisces today, why do we have pay attention to the signs? For example, the sirens. Why do we have for Pisces, pay attention to the signs, soulmates, only you, and escape? Why do we have soulmates, only you? This person definitely is resisting. Now we have confusion and then broken. Why resistance, confusion, and broken? Why resistance, confusion, and broken? This person is self-sabotaging themselves, but we do have a breaking point over here. Okay, we have the card silence. Someone definitely is either cold with you, in no contact with you. We have no words, okay? Suppressing, timid, broken, and then confusion. Now, where's Pisces energy here? For Pisces, where's Pisces energy for this person, this soulmate that is confused? Interesting. You know what's interesting here? You both pick up on the same energy. Both of you. Only you. Only you. Someone's completely broken over here. Pisces, you don't seem to be in that energy. For Pisces, how does Pisces feel about this person? Oh, for some of you Pisces, you want a connection with this person. You're open to a connection with this person. It's your spiritual bestie here, Pisces. You should want who wants you, but. Pisces. Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. Yeah, Pisces, someone is not happy over here. You are actually, I will say, look at that beauty. And I was going to say, you're showing up in pure love. However, just right away, without even any tarot, Pisces, what I will say is, choose the people who choose you. Make sure that everything is always reciprocated. It's Pisces, Venus right now in the collective. Whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. Pisces, if any other sign, you and Scorpios especially, you just dive deep, but even into your connections. For Pisces, you know what, Pisces? And that's why actually this reading is coming through. For some of you, this is a breaking point, but it feels like for you, Pisces, breaking point. Pisces, what this can turn into is resentment, right? When you're like, say, holding on to someone that clearly is not holding on to you, even if, say, they have feelings, this is especially important for Pisces energy out of any other zodiac sign. Pisces, you're the house of dreams, the 12th house. You could see all the spiritual, you could see all the soul contracts. You're very dreamy. And then there's, but will they actually do it? We could feel this in the unseen. It feels great. Is there any action happening? Is this person showing up for you? Or do you just feel like they're from another time and space? That's what I'm seeing here, Pisces. where for some of you, you may actually be energetically holding on to someone. Like there might be someone here, but what I'm seeing, Pisces, is yes, they actually do feel the same way. They are making no moves. They are silent. For some of you, they are confused and unsure. And yeah, it feels like the hidden truth, right? It feels like there's a hidden truth coming through, Pisces, of if you keep holding on to this person, it will turn into resentment without you knowing. I'm seeing the fascia, okay? Like, you know, our bodies holding on to energy. For Pisces, one more card here. Why do we have bitterness, resentment for Pisces? Why do we have bitterness and resentment? That's the truth. Karma. Running. And then only you again. So Pisces, when you're holding on to someone who's running and running and running, and eventually it turns into resentment, right? And then the mirror kind of turns to the self-love. And that's what I'm seeing here, Pisces. This is actually the truth. If you keep holding on to this person, it can turn into karma. You could have karmic consequences if you keep holding on to someone where, again, that Pisces energy of like, I feel you from another time and space, you know, or there's no reason for me to feel this way, blah, blah, blah. Pisces. This is a very truthful reading here where I actually see you being kind of protected. For some of you, from yourself, all roles could be reversed here for sure. But truth, intentions, and honesty. Pisces, pay attention to what they're doing, what they're saying, not how you feel with them. Because it will turn into a karmic cycle, is what this is showing. For Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, King of Pentacles. For Pisces, what do we have for this reading for Pisces on pay attention to the signs, soulmate? What do we have for Pisces on the soulmate that is running from them? What do we have for Pisces on the soulmate that is running from them? Why the Justice card and the Seven of Swords for the soulmate running from them? Interesting. Where's Pisces energy here for the Six of Swords, Seven of Wands, Justice card, and the Seven of Swords? For Pisces, why the Three of Swords here for the soulmate running from Pisces? Pisces, why the King of, for Pisces rather, why the King of Pentacles? Pisces, when God, you sound like, oh, Pisces. Sometimes, like, trust what God is doing, the confusion, right? If someone's acting like, oh, I don't know why they're not really talking to me, why they're running from me, that's God's protection, Pisces. Pisces, you don't even, for some of you, it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Scorpio, could be a Libra. Pisces, confusion is sometimes the protection, but not everyone will see it that way. Pisces, this person, let them, okay? Judgment card, Nine of Swords over here. Let them. You're so protected here, and what you don't even see is it was your protection. Truly. And what I see over here, Pisces, is like, you're ready for marriage and this and that. What you did not quite see is let them stay away, let them run away, let them walk away. That was actually God's judgment, Pisces. And so it's like you're holding on to someone that God already judged in your life, Pisces. And I do see you guys were in a connection or a relationship. Four of Wands, the Three of Swords here. For Pisces, for this reading on the soulmate that is running. Why Judgment card, Nine of Swords, and the King of Pentacles for Pisces? It's a choice, Pisces. Now, I will say the fantasy card came out. Rose-colored glasses coming off, Pisces. It's a choice here. Pisces, you know, you got a lot of good things on the way. Ten of Pentacles. Again, sometimes Pisces, the confusion of other people, right? The running away, the walking away for no reason. Sometimes that's hidden protection. And for some of you Pisces, this is you know what, I almost said by mistake, an awesome reading. Now, I'm not claiming that. I'm not trying to say that or claim that, but a truthful reading is what came through. But I almost said awesome. So for some of you, you really needed to hear this today. And again, I see you in that Piscean energy of love and marriage and commitment and intimacy and through time and through space. No Pisces. God judged this person in your life. So pay attention to the signs, Pisces. They start getting weird with you, start making more distance. Pisces, it's your protection here. Now, where's Pisces energy in this reading? Why? Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Hierophant for Pisces energy in this reading. Yeah, you cut someone out over here. Whoa, you cut a devil card out. That's what you cut out, okay? Over here. Definitely, it would have been karmic. And that's what Spirit's saying. It would have been karmic. You're showing up in pure love, but it would have been karmic. All right, this was your protection overall. You were never actually destined or meant to come together with that person. Whether that be in a relationship or teamwork, it would have turned karmic eventually. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. It really does feel like in this reading, Spirit's saying to let that person go, okay? The confusion, the not speaking to, all of it is protection. And what I do see is you holding on to it or even trying to move forward. That's actually what's bringing the karmic energy. Okay, let that person run from you. Let them go. Okay. For Pisces, what do we have for this reading for Pisces on the soulmate that is running from them? Oh, return to sender, Pisces. Okay. Pisces, you're sitting here in this energy. Meanwhile, Spirit's returning to sender when it comes to this person and you. And you're sitting here like, we have a spiritual connection. We're soulmates. We're not talking right now, but I do love them. Oh, baby. Meanwhile, Spirits, your ancestors, all giving them a whole return to sender over here. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces here on this soulmate that's running from Pisces? What do we have on this soulmate that's running from Pisces? We do have unlimited abundance and then sacred. Pisces, now you got some abundance on the way over here, okay? You unlocked something over here and abundance is about to flow your way like water. And we do have sacred over here. You are sacred, Pisces. Now, there is a return to sender there. So Pisces, it does feel like when it comes to this person, there was a return to sender for some reason. Do we want to poke and prod, Pisces? What do we have for? Why is there return to sender here? For Pisces, on the soulmate that's running from them. Why return to sender? So surprise over here. The reason why it's returned to sender, Pisces, you are such full of love. No matter what kind of confusion, all right, whatever happened over here, they confused your love. Truly. You're showing up as nothing but reverence, kindness, consideration, the high lady or lord of love and of compassion. But I will say, there's a little bit of balance here, though, because if you remain in this energy with this person, it's not saying not to feel that way. This is who you are. This right here, it's just who you are, Pisces. But allowing someone to walk away, not holding on to them, because then you would get some sort of karma of like a lesson of self-love kind of thing. Kind of like Pisces. Listen to the signs or else, And then we do have assistance control, okay? Where somebody here, they were trying to control the situation in some way, shape, or form, and it was a return to sender. Because truthfully, you showed up in this person's life with such just pure crystalline love. All right, but this person, again, they were confused, running away, maybe just confusing your intentions, whatever it may be. The confirmation. And you were actually kind and considerate here. All right. That's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.